I grew up in Eagle River, Alaska, and I am currently at the Eagle River Visitor Center, which is about 8 miles from where I grew up, 8 miles from the house where I grew up. This is a view from right outside the Visitor Center. Once you get outside the Visitor Center, there's all kinds of hiking trails that go way into the mountains. There's like a 35-mile hiking trail that goes from Eagle River all the way to Girdwood. It takes several days. Many people do it. There's even trails that go even further than that. I'm going to take a short hike, maybe 1 mile, 2 miles, we'll see. Right over there in the distance is a yurt. You can rent it for overnight or for classrooms. Somebody's currently renting it and they close off the trail to walk to it, so I can't go to it. But they've got yurts and cabins along this trail that you can rent out and use. Sometimes, last year they had to close parts of the trail because of bear activity. A mama bear, some people got too close, and well, that's what happens. There's a lot of bears on this trail. Check out this beautiful scenery. And to think this is about 8 miles from the house I grew up in as a kid. But growing up, we never went here. Never went here. Of course, when I was living in Alaska growing up, I didn't have a car. Didn't have my license. So it's kind of hard to get anybody to take me places. There's part of the river right there. I'm gonna get closer down here. Mosquitoes aren't too bad this time. Mosquitoes are normally really bad. They normally eat you alive. But it's been a very cold winter and a late start to summer. Maybe that's why. Check out that scenery over there. That's part of the Eagle River, where it begins. These cameras just do not do it justice. I'm gonna walk some more over here. Isn't this beautiful? Zoom it out a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I got the camera zoomed in. These mountains are really tall. You can't really tell by looking at the camera or by looking at the video. Being here is a completely different situation. Yep, this ain't too far from where I grew up. 8 miles. Give or take a few, maybe 10. Let's walk over here. Let's get a panoramic here. Let's go all the way around. Okay, these mosquitoes are starting to irritate me now. They're usually a lot worse than this, but anyways, the Eagle River Visitor Center, 10 miles from where I grew up. Eight to 10, somewhere around there. I haven't measured it, but very close. And I think I never went here growing up. It's about 75 degrees right now. 75 degrees in Alaska. Feels a lot warmer than 75 degrees in the lower 48. I'm just sitting on a bench, just taking in the scenery right now. Alright, I'm going to walk back to the visitor center. And it is warm today. It's about 75 degrees. But 75 degrees in Alaska feels more like 85 in the lower 48. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Sometimes the best views are behind you. So I'm walking backwards for this. Forward and backwards. It's really bright, so I can't really get a good shot because of the glare on the cameras. But still, it's great. I'll just keep this on a little bit while I'm walking the trail. There we go. That damn finger. Get my finger out of there. Get out of there. What are you doing? Ooh, it's hot today. Oof. Okay, my arms are getting tired. We got the video going into the mountains here. I'm sorry, I'm at the river going into the mountains. It's just really hot. The river going into the mountains. Got people over there playing with their doggies. It's such a beautiful day. Get the ball, doggy. It's a beautiful day for that. Gorgeous day for that. I think that dog's gonna get me wet. You want me to throw it? I love dogs. I think that dog pissed off those birds. There must be a nest over there. They're not too happy. Oh, it's a nice day today. Woo. There they are over there, and there's the river over there. And just a couple miles from where I grew up. It's a pity I never got to see this. Just got a big old opening right here. I like to just come in after work on a weekend or at a night when I have a day off the next day. Just set up a chair here and just sit there way into the night and just sit there doing nothing, maybe drinking a pop. It's about a half-hour drive from where I live now. Grew up in Eagle River, but I live in Anchorage now. I moved back to Anchorage from Washington. It takes about a half hour to get here. Just come over here, set up a chair in that opening, and just sit. Do nothing. I'll need a lot of mosquito repellent though. The only problem with getting a chair and sitting into the night is bears. There's a lot of bears out here. If I come here by myself, I could get eaten, because that's happened around here. But still, I get a gun, a bear spray, I'll be fine. Have a good night, everyone.